Hi, it's John Flynn with Copley Advertising. Today we're going to talk about Peter Thiel turning the lights off on Silicon Valley. Peter Thiel, ruthless, brilliant, pragmatic. Gotta love Peter Thiel. And how Peter Thiel gets hung up, people get hung up Peter Thiel because he went to the Trump convention and talked about Trump, blah, 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 blah. Who cares? Nobody cares. He shouldn't care about that. He shouldn't. It's Peter Thiel. He's one of the founders of Silicon Valley, okay? Peter Thiel, one of the co-founder of PayPal with, what's his name? Early investor in Facebook, $500,000. Got him 10% of Facebook. Remember a couple years ago, Peter Thiel was on stage with Eric Schmidt, then CEO of Google. He called Eric Schmidt out. He said, Alex Schmidt, he's sitting on $50 billion worth of cash. What are you doing about it? And he said, Eric, if you had a half of an idea, you would actually invest in it. Oh, what did Eric Schmidt do? He goes, well, it's recruiting people is hard, and we got to educate people. And Peter Thiel laughed. He goes, you're nothing but a bloated search engine. Right to his face. That's Eric Schmidt. He's also called out Apple and Microsoft, sitting on the same kind of cash. You know why? He goes, they're not technology companies anymore. They're, barely service companies, And they should just pay dividends to their stockholders from the cash and be done with it. No longer. They can't invest anything. You know why? They got nothing to invest in. That was 2014. 2018, what happened? Eric Schmidt's been bounced like twice. Peter Thiel still cruising along. And Apple and Microsoft and those guys still have not, invested any cash. Apple can't even come up with an iPhone anymore. You can't even do that anymore. Microsoft. Or software on a planet. So, there's one guy doing what he's supposed to do. The Bezos. But let us not digress to the Bezos. So, what is Peter Thiel going to do? What is Peter Thiel going to do? He's leaving. He's leaving Silicon Valley, going to Los Angeles. He sold 73% of his Facebook shares, resigned from the board of directors, put $20 million in Bitcoin, picked up 2 of his companies, 50 people, and headed down the highway to Los Angeles. Why? Well, Silicon Valley's dead. That's the first thing. Silicon Valley is over, okay? And when the hordes of young people come down begging for jobs at Google and the other places, and they get in there and find out the kingdom's rotten from the head down, they're going to leave. They're going to leave and start their own stuff. You know why? We have a global economy. You can sit in the beach in Bali and run a $180 million business, no problem. You can get employees all over the world. Bangladesh, India, Pakistan. There's a lot of smart people in those places. A lot of smart people with big math degrees, PhDs and stuff, and they will work cheaper and harder than you can get in the United States. I said it, and I'll stand by it. Not to say there's some great American workers, because I've hired some, but you hire somebody from outside the American borders, and sometimes you've hit it gold. So Peter Thiel's going down to Los Angeles, and he's going to start a media company, a conservative media company. People going, he doesn't like the leftist politics of Silicon Valley, so he's going to start his own conservative media company. No, wrong. Peter Thiel's bigger than that, okay? Peter Thiel's a businessman. What is he going to do? He's going to start a conservative media company. Why? Why a conservative media company? Well, the media, the conservative side of the media is huge. The left has very few media outlets. You got MSNBC and Rachel Maddow and those people, but they're not really draw. They don't have a draw. The people on the right, Fox News and Rush Limbaugh's and all those people, they're huge, have a huge fund, and they're loyal. Oh my goodness. They're like NASCAR fans. You got Rush Limbaugh holding a bottle of Tide. Tide sales are going to skyrocket, okay? NASCAR, somebody paints their car with Home Depot Lowe's is in deep trouble, okay? And they know it. Sponsors know it too. NASCAR is the #1 sponsorship you should have. Yeah, NASCAR. NASCAR is better than anything else. Dollar for dollar. So now Peter Thiel is going to go to Los Angeles and create content. Yes, content, because it's all about content, right? Going to create thousands and thousands of hours of content, right? And then he's going to mold something around this, okay? So, you know, that's what he's going to do, you know, and he's smart. He's going down to LA because that's where the LA stuff is, you know? Silicon Valley is, you know, but LA is where the giant entertainment business is. So he's going down there to talk to people and do stuff. And everybody knows he has $1 trillion. So it's like they're going to come to him. Boy, when the first day he's there, I would be out there with a cappuccino and a donut. Hey, Mr. Thiel, welcome to LA. I have an idea. You want to hear it? Yeah? That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's a whole new ball game. Peter Thiel's leading the pack. And let me tell you, 4 years ago, he called out Eric Schmidt and those boys, and look what happened now. And 4 years from now, I'm telling you, Silicon Valley, they're going to remember the good old days. John Flynn, Copley Advertising, give me 1 month. 1 month of my mobile marketing campaign, and I'll fix it.